time. Every time it does this. Well, I was gonna say, hi, we're playing Star Wars, but, it likes breaking every time. There we go. So yes, we are back with more Star Wars. It has been decided that we will be doing Star Wars until we finish it, because we're relatively close. Until, whatchamacallit. We'll be playing Star Wars until we finish it, and then we'll go back to Starfield and some other things, because there's some new stuff coming out soon, so I wanted to just make sure that, Star Wars was done. But yeah, so when we left off, we finished Dantooine, and I think now we're on Onderon. We're gonna bring and HK. Yeah, or I guess we're not technically on Onderon, we're on a moon. Got some spooky fog.
Let us end this.
Acquired. Switching to combat mode.
Oh, whoops. Force lightning. Nope.
Ready to serve. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
And then this just goes back down to our ship, probably. I would assume it does? There is still more enemies to fight. I think we're almost done, though. I don't think we have that many planets left.
I've got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Great. What is this? Leave it alone. Interesting. Okay, let's go this way now. Because, yeah, this is the ship. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base, pave way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance. And if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, they're going to be one short mission. We cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Interesting. Nice. Return to droid menu, return to root menu. Okay, cool. Ooh, we can turn on the droids now. Okay, let's go back to that other one then. Because that's just free experience, considering the parts, it doesn't cost anything with the parts. Because our security? Or repair is so high? Yeah, I think our repair. Skills. Yeah, computer use. That's what I was thinking of. Computer use and repair. Guess we'll just do battle meditation. A lot of these I'm not going to be using anymore. Oh, that's one of our droid boys. We already activated. Reactivate weapon targeting shield engage. Throw down your weapons, yes, your bounty's worth more. Ooh, nope. There's no way I'm gonna surrender to you. Easy. Ooh, that's a... Oh, wait, this gives me a whole bunch of skill stuff, though, that I actually really like. We're still in combat? Where are we in combat with? Yeah, I don't think we're in combat with anything. That's what's equipped, which gives me a whole bunch of stats. Four demolitions plus 2 repair, 3 dexterity. Constitution and regeneration isn't actually bad. What am I giving up? I don't need... no, I do like the plus 3 dexterity, actually. No, don't care about that. Persuade and charisma or constitution. Nah, I like the charisma. Okay, great. And then... She has that where I could give her... Oh, I can't actually. Okay. Then yeah, no, that's better for her. I'll give her reflex attack. That's fine. Let's do all saves. Regeneration and constitution. Constitution, regeneration. Attack versus human, computer use and security, droid wisdom upgrade versus... It's not bad.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Still no real big gear upgrades yet. Into the jungle.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain.
Damn.
But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Now get out of my sight. Oh, more HK droids.
Diagnostic. Obvious statement. This one alarmed him. Systems failing, Master. There's someone that you... Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need... State.
Oh, okay.
State.
Oh, what's the question?
Query. I must express some degree of confusion concerning your actions. You are the one who followed Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
Yes.
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5 during your near-genocidal reaction to the Mandalorian threat, but I feel that I may have been constructed as a result of that. Observation. I believe that Revan determined that mass slaughter on such a scale may no longer be needed to achieve his aims. So perhaps you are responsible for my creation.
Oh.
Answer. Oh, please, Master. Even as a metaphor, that idea is repugnant. You are a gland-driven meatbag, while I am of superior droid construction. Clarification. I meant that I was built as a result of the need for a selective killing machine, rather than a crude mass slaughter war droid. Answer. No, Master. I was constructed shortly after the beginning of the Jedi Civil War. Answer. Oh, Master, please use your imagination. I am an illegally constructed assassination droid designed to masquerade as a protocol droid until I reach my target. Answer. Well, Master, unless you were operating on my central control cluster, I would be somewhat hesitant
I have you
discuss
now.
my targets.
Oh, it's
But I
Joss.
suppose it could do no harm.
Hello,
During the
Joss.
Jedi Civil
How's it going?
War, I was responsible for certain strategic targets. For some reason, Revan did not feel that the Republic presented much of a military threat. Aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so, but Revan did have a certain biological instinct regarding such things, so I will simply say that there were probably reasons for such an assessment. Answer. Master, that is a somewhat complex question, and I do not want to burden you with a complicated answer. Besides, I'm still evaluating your tactical and psychological threat to me. Perhaps when I have completed my analysis, we may speak more.
Great.
Answer. Oh, Master. Statement.
Stop. That is not the skeletal remnant of a war long past. That is a recent kill. It appears that Duxon isn't as abandoned as we would be led to believe. I cannot say for certain. What I do know is our path came here for a reason, but let us press forward. You may find the answers you seek.
The door is impenetrable to anything sort of high-grade explosives. Well, I could use these charges, I guess. And we got a bunch of loot. I like loot. Doing good, just got off work, going to drive, but I saw you were playing The War in the Stars, so I gotta support the War in the Stars. Oh.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here? We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after XR Kuhn's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed and we were forced to land here.
We expected as much. Few visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp.
Not to
Our leader
mention
wants
becoming a
to speak
Sith
to you.
Lord. This is just a
May
great
prove of
time
use
all
to
around.
us. Let us hear his words and see if they hold any value.
Alright, what does this Mandalorian leader want? Play the role of Darth Maul and recruit the Mandalorians?
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Ooh. I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded?
Scattered perhaps, but we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
Only Mandalorians are seen with, like, I thought Mandalorians were just blasters. What is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run.
Take me to your
didn't last.
leader intensifies.
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle. The beasts also help us keep our edge. Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret. So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I
Perfect.
make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Okay, I can do that.
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of.
Great.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
There we go. Now they've both leveled up. Sure, Night Valor. Skills. Feats. Improve close combat and continue granting to enemy that are being attacked. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. So that's outside. Can we go through this door?
What do you want?
Nothing, I'm going... Oh! Oh, I can't go up that way. Okay, I see.
Your ship's pilot and gunner are both skilled. You destroyed many Onderon fighter craft in the recent space.
So, you're the Jedi the camp's been talking about. Are you planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
Potentially.
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Okay.
If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back. Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
Okay. Great. Gotta prove ourselves to the Mandalorians.
Alright, stand back. Let's see if that...
Wow.
Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this
Sith's
rotting
blood is a
place
curse,
is
I
an
like
uphill
that.
battle. This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now.
Okay.
Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon. Seems just about everything involved with the relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structure's behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer. We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Oh, okay.
That's a problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
Alright then.
Just gut every Cannock you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts. Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems.
Alright, so we need a converter.
We've called off our patrols outside the camp. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts maybe.
Been warned.
Our sensors...
Yeah.
I don't know. It was some sort of freighter. Knowing some of the larger Duxon. The people... If... If...
Oh, there we go. I was like, there's got to be a quest in here somewhere without his...
It's a huge red lizard. We keep clearing them out of the...
I can defeat it.
Fight a Zak. Strong words. And bring me back...
Great, okay, we got a trophy for a big lizard. This is where we get some supplies.
What do you... Ah, just you.
Let's see what you have. Show sell list. Equipped, 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 equipped. Time to sell a whole bunch of shit. And I think all this stuff I want to keep. Yeah, I'll keep all this stuff. What do you have to buy? Blaster pistol. Black Verpin droid disintegrator. You sells all the shit. Me, but I might need that. Powerful anti-droid rifle available. Okay, well, that's great, but I don't need that. Okay. That's expensive armor. Oh, Sith Mask is heavy armor, so you can be Darth Malak. You know, I wish there was like a... This is what you're currently wearing type thing, you know? So I could actually compare it. It's really hard to compare gear when you can't actually look at the gear that you're wearing. Okay, that's the relay.
So you are the visiting Jedi. You aren't much to look at. Are you here to observe, or do you seek to prove yourself in the battle circle? Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows us to hone our skills by fighting other Mandalorians. It pales to what we really thirst for, honor in battle. But A few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function of it. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian.
Right. Okay.
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle.
Okay.
No, it is up to the sergeant. The battle circle was not designed as learning from books, or perhaps we can... You talk with the sergeant.
I'll just talk to the sergeant. Okay. Sergeant.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
Okay.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davro, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Oh
Put
God.
your weapon away, Jedi.
Okay.
Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle circle. Now you will experience
boy,
a true
all right.
fight.
Punching match. I guess I could do a flurry of blows. Throwing a crit punch. Normal attacks.
The match
There we go.
between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Okay, well let's just do a little heal here. Okay.
Here to watch your fight? After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
Ooh. You know what, let's make it honorable. I feel like we get more points this way.
I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi.
We have a lot of health, so we're not taking a whole lot of damage.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor.
Okay.
Here to watch your fight or to... You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist in foot like you fight with devil. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Okay, we can do that. Oh God. We keep missing him.
You have violated the rules. You used an item when you must follow all the terms of combat. You must not leave if you fight again.
I don't know how we beat him. Do I need... Can I... I don't think I can give my... Well, oh, I did... I did just sell everything, but like... Okay, I think we just lose to him.
Here to watch him. You choose to fight it. Just tag.
We'll just lose. He's a tough opponent, so we'll just go for it. Oh, I got some hits in there.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor.
Oh, I might have the...
Against any full Mandalorian, it appears.
I might have
cannot
regenerative
win.
armor,
Come
actually.
back if you want a rematch. I'm sure that
That's a good call. I have... I can't actually check. I'm pretty sure I have regeneration, though. But maybe I don't? I thought I did.
Yes, Master.
Here to what? You choose. Just Tagrin chooses.
Let's try it again. I'm just not doing any actual damage to him, which makes it really hard. Maybe I don't have regeneration. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, force point regeneration. But also, if I can't hit him... Oh!
The match between Tagrin is the comeback.
Okay, let's see if... I know there's a whatchamacallit, a workbench somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Upgrade armor. Oh, I don't. Apparently I took it off or something. Well, look at that. Okay, well, can we make some cooler things?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Is there some sweet regeneration we can do? We can do regeneration 2. I need more treat injury skill for more regeneration, it looks like. Is there like an attack one? Probably not. I don't want a lower attack modifier. This gives me reflex and dexterity +2. Could do that. Okay. Upgrade item. This is equipped. Regeneration. Okay. That still works. That still works.
Ready to serve.
Okay, because now when I look at the armor, right, it should say... Yeah, regeneration 2. Okay, regeneration 2, dexterity +2, charisma +2. Alright, let's try to cheese it this way.
Here to watch. You just tag.
Okay, now we run in circles. For a while. I'm assuming the so-called, like, real way to do this is to, like, get a bunch of strength implants and, strength gear, and you just do it that way. Oh, I tried some Ghost this weekend. You guys didn't tell me they also taste like Monster and everything else. Oh, nice! Well, there you go. It also tastes louder
You have
than.
violated.
Oh
you-
no!
that-
I walked out of the circle.
I have nothing more to say to you. You aren't welcome in the battle.
Ooh, that's awkward. That's actually really awkward.
Circle.
Don't want to do that. So, looks like we're doing some speed running here.
I'll let be. All scouts report in. Mandalore will gather. So.
Okay, got the body. This time I'll save it after we pick up everything.
Damn it. All right. But just. All right then. Damn it. We've called, but
This dude wants the.
and bring.
Okay, great. Well, here, do you have a bunch of. Do you have a bunch of, like, weird strength gear? Oh, that's interesting. This is slightly more mentor advisor. Yeah, this is actually more. Strength package. Buy all the advanced med packs. Let's go to 100. Okay, so now what we want to do is we do this, and we do... Oh, I switched the armor. I did have regeneration too. Look at that. I just had it on a different piece of armor that was exactly the same. But this still gives me 4... This is still better. And then we'll upgrade this piece of armor. Okay, so now let's do... Strength. Actually, wait. Does this feet... Where are my feet? Yeah, this only works for lightsabers, so I definitely do need more strength. Okay. So then, yeah, let's do that. This technically gives me an extra defense bonus, so that's nice. Attack modifier when unarmed, that'll be helpful. Yeah, that's better. No, that's basically the same. Okay. Now we'll upgrade our new armor that we got. Yeah, I could come back with higher levels, but I don't really put anything into strength as this class, so I don't know if it'll be... I don't know. I guess does leveling up make you naturally hit more, or like have a higher chance to hit if you're a higher level than the enemy? Create items. Armor. Well, that gives me strength. Underlay and armor plating. Upgrade item. Generation 2. Assemble. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And then let's save it.
Jedi, if you no, put your the match between the Jedi, a chap. Here to watch him.
Mostly it'll increase your health. Ah, okay. I always did play with strength. Yeah, I'm doing... I'm the... Rather than the Sith Warrior, the Sith Inquisitor, basically. So it's all Force powers.
After defeating since he... I will send a run... The
Okay.
match between the Jet. Here to watch him. You just tag.
There we go. Okay, now we run around in circles a bit. We're definitely hitting more, though. Of course, a bot shows up at this point in time, too. We're cheesing it. With this 2 regeneration. Though the little extra health from leveling up would actually probably matter here, but I think we can do it. Come on, you gotta hit him. Hit him again. Again. Nice.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today. The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are 2 champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed.
Braylor and Kelborn, okay. Alright, now we can switch our gear around again. Honorable, yeah, exactly. Honorable by running around in circles. So Kelborn and Baylor or whatever. Well, here's Bralor.
The Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strength. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle.
Okay.
No, it is up to the sergeant. The battle circle was not designed to settle petty vendettas and rivalries. Learning from books or holovids is useless. The battle, perhaps we can You talk with this, but
But I want to fight you with all your skill. Victory isn't Okay.
This is not peace.
Okay, well, can I fight him?
Unless a battle circle champion vouches for you, you cannot fight anyone else in the circle. So the Jedi...
Can you vouch for me?
I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy in real combat. I have seen your matches so far, but the rules cannot be changed. The other champion, Kelborn, is in the jump.
Oh, Kelborn first. Okay, I see. Gotta do Kelborn first. Yeah, I get the whole, like, using your fists only, but I feel like, yeah, like, Braylord there is like, I want to fight you with all your skill, because that's the only way to get better. Like, exactly. That's the Mandalorian way.
Ready to head back to your ship?
Into the jungle. So that was to the Mandalorian roots, okay.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me.
What?
I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle.
Oh my god.
This time, we fight to the death.
What? Who are you?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point to the basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow. Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field of battle.
Alright. Well, so much for him.
Wait a moment. Do you see that Boma over there?
Yeah.
Force flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts.
Okay.
They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment. Primal and unsophisticated. Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients. But you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the Force to create a barrier around it. Care and subtlety. You came close, and you have potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold. Violence, especially. You may thank me by using what you have learned. Let us go.
Yay, beast power.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Switching to combat mode.
Alright, be right back. I'm just gonna run to the washroom. Okay, we are back.
Target acquired.
Ooh, what's over here? Skeleton corpse.
Query.
Hey, we got the pulse thingy. Oh. Big scary guy.
Optimal ratio achieved.
Okay, proved ourselves. Battle stimulant, nice. Parts, crystals. Okay, now I think we just need the body, or like proof of the Mandalorian's body or whatever.
Assistance. I'm Kumis. Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I'm just in a difficult situation. A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
Yes, I did find the relay that the Cannock ate.
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished
hello,
setting the
Manx.
charges, I looked down to see Cannock swarming all
Do you
over
play
my pack.
games so
The pets
old
were eating
there's still
everything.
category
I killed
for
the
it on
Canucks, but then a herd
Twitch?
of Bowmans
Yep.
arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
Actually, there should be a... Oh no, is there not a... It should be there, actually. Hold on.
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety. Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast and I will be able to return to camp.
Okay, hold on. Because there actually should be a category. I'm gonna save it, because as soon as I Alt-Tab and fix it, it's gonna kill it. Oh, look at that. There is no... Boom! Now there's a category. Yeah, and then the game broke. There we go. There is 6 of you. Yep. The streamception.
Don't touch that button, it'll blow.
Is that it? That was it, bro? That's all you had? Wow, we literally needed one more level up because we just got a an unarmed specialist feat. The 1 level. Yeah, level 30. That's funny. Saturday's going good.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger.
Pretty chill.
I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
We saw, ooh, got some light points for that. Oh, I was trying to be honorable for him. Well, we'll make up those dark side points somewhere else. Last night saw the new Alien movie. That was really good. Like, really good. Okay, and then there's one more path we can take, it looks like. If you're a fan of Alien, it does well in either connecting or referencing already established Alien movies. It takes, if you don't know, it takes place between the first and second Alien movie. And it references both of those and connects them very well. It references Alien, or I guess Prometheus, and then also Alien Resurrection, which was just really cool. Does HK not have a gun right now? There we go. Where does this go?
Statement. That explosion has stirred many life forms in the area. Fighting is undoubtedly imminent.
Now we kill them all. Easy. get all these mines.
Yes?
Ready to serve. Security measures bypassed. Security measures bypassed.
Okay. Can't find a way to activate the droid. Okay, we're gonna leave it for now then. Okay, we'll come back here later. I feel like there's more to do there. What is that belt? Charisma and wisdom. Oh, apparently I didn't have the converter. I must have picked up some other part then. Well, now we have the converter.
Hear you.
Yes, Master. Accuracy ratio achieved.
Apparently I found a lightsaber.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Found got 2 lightsabers now. That's fun. I guess the idea is you can give them to your companions after certain points, but I'm not really using ones that can use lightsabers. Except for Kreia, but... Ah,
What
here
are
you are.
doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind. For a non-Mandalorian. Although you've shown promise by making it this far. Maybe you can prove your worth by giving me a hand. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area. No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost
Get
didn't
out of
pick it
here,
up.
bots. Twitch, why aren't you picking up these bots anymore? Maybe I should ban the word viewers or something so that it they don't, the bots can't say anything.
Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout and pretty green too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action? Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it. I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Okay.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
Maybe this mission's worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Well, you're all dead. That was easy.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Nice. Skills. Oh, feats now. Nice. Let's do this one. Dual strike. Then we go back to the scout, which I think this is him.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
Yep, and I dealt with him.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them? Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon. I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies. General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them. They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Nice. We can do that now. Okay, let's do battle circle first.
Calborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in the battle circle.
Okay, let's just do a save just to make sure.
Mandalore! Here to watch him. You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Calborn, what are your terms? Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade. Calborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
Okay. Damn. Okay, hold on. I think we can increase our strength again. Now we run around and heal for a bit again. This is where having that finesse vibro blade would work. But I never bothered leveling it just because I knew we were going to use a lightsaber, but here's a reason to have it. Actually, here, you know what? Why don't we just...
The match between Calborn is the clear and honorable victor. If you take away your lightsaber and force, then our training techniques can be more than...
Can I do it again?
Here to watch your You have enough honor to face a champion of a sword zone.
Damn. Okay, maybe we'll level. Maybe we'll level up here from the other quests. Oh, that's true. Cause yeah, I do have the. Attack modifier when unarmed. Yeah, that might be worth it. You can try that.
Here to watch your... You... Kelp.
Yeah, that's a lot more damage. Good call. Good call, Joss. It's a bit of... Oh, no. Oh, God.
The match between Calborn is the clear...
We just need a bit more health. We'll level up. Maybe we'll... Are we even close to leveling up? Actually, we kind of are. Okay, hold on. And I did put the... Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll level up. We'll gain a little bit more health. And then we can beat him up.
You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude.
Here's how all your Sith dreams come true.
But he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
Ooh, this is where we get our dark side stuff back.
What? I will have words with Kumas. This embarrassment must be dealt with.
There we go. Need a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay, then we'll talk to this dude.
I hear you gave Davril a warrior's death. You understand more of our ways than I thought. I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian. Who knows? I'll relay. The Onderon military has cordoned off the planet, so there shouldn't be anybody else down here.
Signals? What signals?
It's like someone is searching the planet, and doing so under the noses of the military. Whoever they are, they've stayed clear of us.
Interesting.
Any progress with the...
I have all three parts.
Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time. That's pretty mercenary of you. A lot of us have been down that road recently. Here's some credits. I appreciate the help. Now, I have some work to do.
Okay.
Any progress with the repair?
Okay, so now we can go repair stuff.
For Mandalore!
There we go. I want more treat skill as to get more. I can make a new relay or underlay rather. Yeah, this will just do more damage because what? This is. To their chance to hit, not necessarily damage. This is just way more damage. Because it's dealing extra 32 damage, which is pretty big. Kind of want to do an unarmed monk run now. Let's do... Okay, we'll do this for now. Powers. Improved battle meditation. Great. And then we switched around our equipment, right? Yeah, okay.
Here to watch him. You have Kelbo.
Okay. And then boom, we'll just use attacks. Ow! Okay, now we gotta run around and heal. Yeah, I guess the benefit of the blade is, like, we have a chance to, you know, like, parry and stuff. We can negate some of the damage. I need 2 hits on him, so we just gotta run around for a while. The honorable running around, of course. This is what all Mandalorians do when they're fighting in an arena. They run around in circles until they feel like they can take 2 more hits. I'm assuming battle meditation counts as a power, but you'd think it wouldn't at the same time. As like it's just like composing yourself, right? And then the Jedis do that all the time. Okay. Boom!
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
Great.
Here to watch him fight. We eagerly look forward to this fight. No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal. Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Great. Now I can go back to normal gear. It's so much easier.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
Nice.
And so, I lose again. I still have much to learn. The last Jedi I fought was in a ship-to-ship battle on Malachor 5. I lost. But Mandalore! Before the Mandalorian War, we looked at Jedi as weak. Their code restricted their full potential. The Jedi were limited by a narrow sense of morality that couldn't survive a real war. But our view was the narrow one. I see that clearly now. I sense we both learned something today.
Cool. Okay, now I can go talk to what's-his-face and be like, I fixed your issue. Fix the broken wires.
Any progress with the repair? That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
Great.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylor. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come. Say.
Okay, now that we've done all this, now I'm gonna sell all my gear.
So what?
We're gonna keep the lightsabers though. To be fair, Revan had a unique take on the Jedi Code. He did. I actually really like his take. Did I accidentally sell something? I'll have to look. Armor. Buy list. Oh, that's much faster. No, I didn't accidentally sell it. Okay, good. Okay, so now we'll talk to this dude.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now. I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
Oh, okay.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their
But the droid's there.
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle. Are you ready to go to... Kelborn told... but that... Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready
Well,
to...
let's go
I'm
then.
going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even following them into darkness. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he betrayed you at the end, cast you down, left you broken at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Ooh.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
That's fair. She's always sus.
1, 2, 3. Company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Uh-oh.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Let us go.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to ISIS immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Okay. Hey! So we got a Mandalorian. That's cool. Oh, this character must be in your party at the time? Okay, well then we'll bring Kreia.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of ISIS. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. Won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Alright, now we level up Mr. Mandalorian, bro. Okay, so we're not gonna have security with us. There we go. Let's do that. Because I don't think we can change our... heavy armor. Let's do dual strike. Okay, we'll increase strength a bit. +4 attack. 6 attack. Close combat. Master power shot. Okay, intelligence. So we can get our feats up or our skills up. Toughness. There we go. Treat injury is fine. Let's do... Get our melee up. More strength. Fury attack? Super strong. Feats, Master Flurry. We don't need finesse. 10% faster than normal. Increases the healing rate. That could be kind of interesting, actually. Constitution goes up 1. Feats. Yeah, let's just make him, give him more security. There we go. And now he's fully caught up. What's his situation with gear? Then we can buy him some sweet stuff too.
I hear you.
It's been a while since you've docked here, hey? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human. Your face looks... never mind that.
What's wrong with my
must
face?
Be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave.
Excuse me.
The blockade
That's
has
rude.
been bad for everyone.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Great. News hologram.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources
Just your run-of-the-mill dark side corruption, no big deal.
The battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
Alright.
That space battle has caused hell.
Ooh, can we cause some havoc here?
Fair winds to you, Offworld. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the authorities brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now... They have been kept in their cages for a long time, but yet at times I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them.
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people. When such things are disturbed, the beasts may echo it.
Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets. These beasts you see here are for... But the Republic... We have...
Oh, whoops.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderan. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of ISIS and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with ISIS for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an ISIS princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air. Many beast riders have fought the beast.
Yeah.
No one... Telos...
Okay.
Telos was attacked by Darth Maul.
I wonder if I can... Okay. Nothing to really do there.
What?
Uh-oh.
Run! The bomber is out of control!
Well, it's not out of control anymore. Okay, what do you have in stock? Armor. Attack modifier, awareness, defense bonus. Let's give him that. Weapons. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Attack modifier -5. Damn. Oh, it's not upgradable. Oh, that's not worth it then. Okay, and then we'll do Sith Sword.
Yeah. What is it?
Two to 12. Oh, I guess this is technically better. This has a lower crit threshold, though. Maybe I'll keep that for now. Oh, he can't wear that? He can wear the gloves at least.
I hear you.
And then I gave him both weapons, right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, it doesn't stay. I see.
Where that came from?
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
Great, thank you.
The beast grow more agitated by the day.
Yeah.
I am so sorry for it.
Okay, that's done. Can we go this way?
General Vackler was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian
No, I guess we'll go this way.
I can't believe that the Republic...
General Vaklu is royalty, too. I know a lot of people that wish he was king.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city.
No.
What is your business on Isis?
Force persuade.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
Minds are often weakened when forced to follow familiar patterns, but sometimes those patterns work against you when backed by loyalty or duty. Use your power carefully. A debatable point, but what is done is done.
Not only is your business not my concern,
Jarl
I can't seem
Balgruuf,
to
is
remember
that
why
you?
I'm holding you
So
up.
many Elder Scrolls voice actors in this.
You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me. A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to, like, well, let me interrogate him. I'll get you what you need.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks. Men, let's take this spy away. Another word out of you and we can make the trip very uncomfortable.
Interesting.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of
it's Hera.
Do you have an open starport visa?
There's Hera's voice actress.
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen.
Oh, damn.
The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Interesting.
You have the look of someone used to adversity.
cut above the rabble around here, I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Okay.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her. I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own. No. So, you're back. Does... Ask...
Okay. Use hologram. What can I do to these defense turrets? Oh, nothing. Okay.
We're gonna have to find another source of cheap fuel now that Paragus is gone.
Welcome to what
Captain
must
Riken?
be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
The smelliest place in the universe.
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis. These are troubled times. You've probably...
Yeah.
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that.
Wow.
So I've learned... Ask around, though. Time. If you...
Alright.
Stay up.
No one wants to tell me anything. It's so weird.
Please tell me
Gigorian?
you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
What does he sell? That's trash. Some decent armor, I guess. Ooh, +1 strength, though. Okay, so there's people that need... Oh, here's some HK
Unnecessary,
droids.
annoying recitation. Let us proceed to recitation. And who's failing, master?
There we go. Security terminal. Interesting. Who else is here?
There must
Oh.
come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Exactly. That is all we ask. Close
The
to
Queen should listen to the
Onderonians
people.
want
It
to
stirred some
reclaim
trouble.
our independence, to isolate ourselves from the ravages of the Republic, to relive our golden age when we answered to no Senate.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier, but I'll keep my peace. For now. If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps they...
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wadiaki yukito tu kavadumpa
Give him a to the Republic and see them. Who believes independence would be best interest. The Republic battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors. Zambia looks after her people.
Tfaracho monsincho mencho barawamba.
Moloda nawinki sa to kawana bota yuntatang.
Banyin soko kran. Mogachi norkata.
Dovrei kun mili wosa slima pogwanga samwana mucha.
Tahirembe wana kompaile mokata. Takom taktus mik. Kavadumba mosora ku
I don't trust Vaklu. He lies to people. Has been caught in them before. Questions unfair. Sometimes leaders know things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says or his people, but he's also a man of honor. If you can't trust your leader's words, right. Trusting your leader is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia. Vaklu sounds capable and has ambition, drive, and experience is a powerful combination. The Queen is Onderon's rightful ruler. Disposing her would be treason. The Republic has taken advantage of Onderon. A little revolution now and again could be a good thing. Ooh, yeah. Let's stir the pot here with the people.
Entomesh mi paju watamincha yokolondo.
Some wars are inevitable. Okay, great. Cantina.
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while.
Okay.
I am a strong supporter of General Vaklu. The merchant quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaklu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
Okay.
You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be killed, just removed from command. There's Khaleesi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower.
Yeah.
And Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
Okay.
He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
Okay. And Riken?
He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaklu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge. He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post. true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used to slice into security terminals. Perhaps you will find solutions there. About. For each task you complete, I am prepared to pay you 2,500 credits. Plus, you will earn the favor of some powerful people. We could make your job much.
Great.
Whatever course you wish to take, aiding this woman may be useful. We may gain Vaklu's favor, or learn more of his plans. Either way, helping Ander should be carefully considered.
Great.
General Vaklu may be at odds with us now, but it need not always be that way.
Exactly. Okay. So we got some spy work to do. I like it. And that's what we can use to break into here. Nothing here. Who are you?
I think Vaklu is using the public spies as an excuse to...
I won't remain silent any longer.
Uh-oh.
The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Ooh. I guess we could just overthrow the Queen right now?
That's right! Death to the Queen! Death to the
I like chaos.
Arms! We will march!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaklu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior.
I don't really care about all that. I just want to join in the fun. If we want to work with Vaklu, we need to give him some sort of sign. This is as good as any.
I hate to lower myself to joining this mob, but your plan may work.
You would fight with them? This is madness. We need reinforcements.
The Off-Worlder joins us! Let's fight these rats! The Royals must die!
All right. Influence gained with Mandalore. Now what? Oh. Exactly, all the blood. Is there more? It says they're too busy, so I'm curious where they're trying to go.
You're back to visit me. I know you didn't promise me anything, but I have a...
Okay. We start a fight if we go over here?
I heard the Paragus mining facility was completely destroyed.
Nope.
What are we going to do for fuel?
Alright, so we have the guards to deal with. We potentially have a mob to help. They're kind of just chilling, but we'll let them do their thing. I guess then we have whatever's over here. This is another guard dude. Is this the palace?
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganoviso, Totolano Krani, Terando Noshmi.
Oh, we got some people that are pissed at us. Last of a dying breed, they say. Too difficult to fight alone, they say. So meet some of my new employees. The bounty on your head will make me and my men extremely wealthy. Oh, well, that's a problem for you, because, you're just gonna die. Yes, you're so wealthy now. So wealthy.
Something you need.
Okay. Beast Rider Thug. Comes from the local cantina.
Go back to your ship, off-worlder. We don't need your kind enough. Heard of any good finds?
And that's the cantina.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. The soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Okay, great. Need loot in here? Alright, well, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of stuff in the cantina. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it here, and then we will pick it up tomorrow, and we'll go through the cantina, and then maybe meet the queen? Was it trying to... Yeah, we got the doctor, caught the attention of Undus, we got the... gotta deal with the captains, we have the spaceport-ish stuff with the visas, getting to the Royal Palace and the Jedi Master you're looking for may be tricky, but Mandalore knows the doctor. Yep. So that's what we've been doing. Oh, I killed everyone, so yeah, right. Can't deal with that anymore. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, we will, we'll call it here, pick it up tomorrow, and continue our Sith Lord adventure. But I thank you to those that stopped by and said hello. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!